Okay.
Suck somebody dick or something. Huh.
Okie dokie. Are you watching it right now?
I can be.
Don't.
Push play on the job.
Fuck it up. Alright, guys. So, we're finally back. We're actually probably not going to watch a battle, but we're going to talk about World Dom 7. Shout out 24/7. He's texting me right now.
24/7?
Yeah. Yeah, talk to her right now.
The rapper?
The man himself, Cam.
The movie star.
But yeah, so World Dom 7 was this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday was the Ground Zero card, which isn't really a Ground Zero card. There was a couple battles on there that were main page battles, like FRAK versus Bricks and Reverse Live versus Dunch.
Woo!
So how'd you guys feel like those battles went?
I feel like it went well.
Swimmingly.
Yeah, I was swimming. I fucking no, it was tight. I thought Dunch did really good. He has like the angles he had were really fucking cool. He didn't just call me fat like everyone else does. Like he actually had like stuff about me being like part Latin and shit, and like applied it to me being like white and Mexican. And then like, which is, I've always wondered if someone was gonna do that shit, because there's like mad fucking like material you could go with off that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That, and then he had like other stuff. Just like,
Yeah.
his impression of me was hella funny too.
Yeah, he did really good on that.
Super
Like
spot on.
bar wise, it wasn't that, you know, close, but like his timing was fucking hella funny. Like how on point his timing was. I thought the most slept on part was when he ended it with the motherfucker. Like he's
Yeah.
like like he did that shit like me, and I was like hella laughing about it. Like the crowd didn't really laugh, but like later on, I was like, dude, that shit was like the
So
funniest
on
part of
point,
the whole thing. But yeah, it was really tight.
But you spaz too, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I spaz as always.
You had a good rebuttal for that too.
Fuck it.
Yeah, the impression shit, I fucking felt like I rebutted it. You know,
That was the lasting impression thing?
Yeah, yeah,
That was
yeah.
fucking good. Yeah.
That was a pretty long rebuttal too.
Yeah, they call me Mr. Long Rebuttal.
They call me Mr. Long Rebuttal.
Yo, Jeff. So I can't actually get the computer audio and the shotgun mic to work at the same time. So in a little bit, do you want to help me out with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just not. It's like only one will work. So I don't know. It's confusing, but. But yeah, Reverse Live Dunch was dope. Fucking dope ass battle. And that's a main page battle. And then FRAK
Ooh.
battled Bricks.
Definitely.
And that was a fucking really good battle too. Like, did you was that what you were expecting out of that battle?
Well, clearly, since I made Malathion like make this face. Can I show the camera?
Yeah.
Can you see that? Yeah. No, you just got
Yeah,
a
good job there.
text from some hot lady. Look at that turtle face,
Look at that
dude.
face.
I want to know the sound he's making when he makes that face.
A Christian 818 squeal.
Thank
It
you.
looked more like a
Burger money.
Yeah, no, that was definitely. It looked like Malathon being born again.
Yeah. But no, your battle with Bricks was fucking awesome, man. Like, to be honest, I wasn't expecting. It was like a fucking classic battle. That was a really good battle.
Yeah, I've never had anything like that. My battles.
Why?
have always
Why
been-
did you put all your good material in the second round?
Yeah, me and Dan were talking
My
about that
first
too.
and third were pretty fire, though.
Wait, what was your second round? It was about sex,
Jazz the
right?
Rapper.
It was
and
the
was
jazz
good.
round.
Yeah,
That shit
that
was
was a good
hella
one.
Thanks
good.
to
thought
Ruin
that
Your
was-
Dayers for hyping up the sex god. It really made the angle hit. You know what I mean?
What is it? I thought her virginity was a statement for chicks everywhere. Turns out she was just dating Bricks Belvedere. That's fucking good.
Yeah, that round was crazy, man.
That's my kind
Yeah,
of
that
shit.
was hella fun, man. And you know, if I had Fredo in reverse in the corner, just fucking throwing me around.
beating
And
you up.
Dude,
essentially.
as-
Oh yeah, there was one time
I
when
got
you weren't even
assaulted
doing
in
a
that
bar,
bitch.
and Fredo grabbed your shirt really hard.
No,
No,
that was
that's
SM. That was
SM.
SM.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you're
like
right.
damn
And
near
you like
ripped your
looked at him
shirt
like,
off.
"What are you doing?"
He was like
SM was-
setting
Fredo
up
would not
another bar and
appreciate
just
that
fucking
comparison.
shit going
SM
on.
was like flying on
There's-
a certain substance, and he was like trying to like figure out when to put his hand in because everyone was grabbing me, and it was like in the middle of a
I hope
setup
he's
with
on
no
camera, like,
reaction,
doing
and he
this.
just no,
Like-
and I just
Yeah, we're-
fly.
The best is fucking also during some party around, like everyone's spousing, then Lush looks at me and goes, "Cody, punch this fool."
Yeah, he definitely was hyping everybody up to like fuck FRAK, and they're like, move him, shake him.
even when I have a classic performance, I somehow get punked. But yeah, this shit was fire. I went in and Bricks fucking came at me like no one's ever came at me. His bars were insane. He said some shit. He said, "I'll make you miss wherever you from like a beauty pageant."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
He said some crazy
That was
shit
fucking
to
pretty
me.
cool.
So I think that's gonna be
Good GZ day.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun.
I liked as many. No, never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
I had a great time on the GZ day. It was really fun. It was like felt kind of back to what I like to do is like pit battles and smaller, intimate atmosphere, and I feel like that's just always better, man. It's always better, and it's kind of a huge polar opposite to the main day, which was pretty fucking dope. How'd you guys feel about Saint versus Eddie I? Did you guys watch it?
Yeah, I was on stage for that one. That was pretty good. I was on stage for the first few battles.
Yeah.
But somebody said it looked like the girl was trying to molest me, so I got off camera. Dude, Eddie I and Saint was actually really good. I was really surprised by Eddie I. Like, you really don't expect him to, like, because his delivery is so, like, kind of lackadaisical, you don't really know where he's going to go with it. Then he usually pops out with something hella crazy at the end that you didn't see coming.
He's like super comfortable.
Yeah, and Saint is just a good-ass performer, really, you know.
Yeah.
He was hanging in there. I think he might have had a couple stumbles that hurt
Yeah, he
him.
choked in the third a little
Yeah,
bit.
so
Which sucks because he like had a really good line and then he choked and I'm like, fuck, he should.
that's
just,
always
like,
yeah.
ended
That's
it, you know?
that's the worst way
Didn't
to
Eddie
choke.
I also stumble a bit too?
Maybe. Yeah, you're right. Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, that was their first time on like the big stage.
They're like 19, both of them, right?
Yeah, Eddie. I think Eddie's
19
younger than
years
Saint.
old.
Saint just turned 21.
That's
he was
the-
actually on Watch one time, and I made him drink out of a red cup. I'm like, you can drink, but just cup it up. And I'm like, yes, now you can just drink a beer.
Yeah, just hang out, man. Drink this apple juice.
But yeah, I thought his shit was fucking really dope, and I felt like besides the kind of quasi choke in the third, that might have been one of my favorite battles from him. I say he was fucking doing really good.
Both. That's the future of KOTD right there. Both
Yeah.
those dudes.
These guys really knock their mics off performing. You gotta love that. You know what I mean?
Have you ever heard Eddie I's music?
Yeah, it's
Have you
tight
seen
as
that one
fuck.
video where there's like the kids dancing? Yeah, that shit is fucking amazing. Like he has a lot of.
He's a talented dude.
Yeah,
He
it's-
could
it's
be a
high.
ruin your day, or you know,
He's
he's
got
got
a
the
lot
music
to
and the
offer.
bars. You know.
Yeah,
what I
he
mean?
had a freestyle. Like Patrick is gonna try to do more shit with him.
Ruin Your
but
Day music label.
Let's go.
We don't sign Eddie I.
Let's go. And I also played like mad fucking songs from Non-Perishables 4 on the stream. Everybody was loving it. Like Lush just sent me pretty much the whole album, and that shit's fucking amazing. I'm gonna try to do a
Sick.
music video for every single song on there.
Me and Reverse hopped on one this weekend.
Oh yeah, tight. Word up.
For MP4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get. I mean, I just haven't had the time to do it, but I'm trying to get at least one on there.
Can make a trip down here, man. Gonna watch.
I'm
more.
down. If I just get like 2 days off, I'll drive
Yeah,
down.
I know it's
there, you
tricky.
what I mean? Like,
But and then Topper Megadeth. Topper kind of had a little bit of stumbles, but I feel like that battle is gonna be a lot different on cam than it was in the building.
yeah, I don't know. Well, I, mean, I think I don't know. We're talking about Eddie I and Saint still, right?
Yeah. I
Wait,
mean,
which one were we talking about?
Topper
on
Megadeth.
Megadeth.
Oh,
Megadeth.
Tom, we moved on. All
yeah,
right.
we move fast.
Yeah, nah, I feel like Megadeth did something smart, and he had some fucking Russian references that really like turned the tide of the battle like in his favor. Like all the Russian people there were like, "Yeah, if it ends in Enko, I'm down," and that was a really good idea. I think the Russian people just really preferred like Megadeth's delivery, where he's just like, "Fuck
Loud,
you,
yeah.
fuck."
He's like a Russian boxer out there.
Yeah, and that whole Russia part was tight, and Topper was just kind of slurricane through the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like his material seemed really good, but he was like having trouble remembering it, and it seemed like he was like jumping around to different parts in his verse.
Yeah.
And anytime you start doing that, it's hard to make up the the deficit, and especially like he's only battled once in the last few years. You know what I mean? And you just kind of throw him right in the fire like that right away.
Yeah.
Topper, I mean, I see a lot of people arguing in the comments and shit. Topper is undoubtedly a legend, whether you fucking like it or not. I really don't give a fuck what you say.
I heard his material before. This shit was
yeah, his material was fucking fire, man. But the dude just got drunk.
But there's something to say about Megadeth's fucking defense when you have this fucking methed out guy in your face with the eyes drooping down. Just
Megadeth was
phasing
particularly sweaty.
I was on stage, bro, and I just looking at him was fucking sending.
Them both together on stage is either like a beautiful chemistry or a fucking disaster. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But he, Topper was saying the atmosphere kind of threw him off a little bit, and I kind of saw that. Like it was pretty dead through a lot of his stuff, and I feel like it wasn't because
and
his stuff wasn't
he's saying
that
like
good.
anti-Russian like political bars and shit, and I'm sure that didn't help you in the building, and that probably rattled him. I would be rattled if I dropped some shit like, oh my god, this whole crowd hates me.
I liked how Topper though when Megadeth I think started choking in like this or not choking, but he had like a long pause in the second, and then Topper just started his shit.
Yeah.
I like when battlers.
That's
do
old school shit as fuck. Dude.
Yeah,
that's like,
he just started going. He's like, all right, you're done.
I'm from a different era of shit.
Yeah,
like,
we're ciphering. As soon as you stop, it's my turn to go.
Nobody would do that from now.
Yeah, word. Like, are you done?
You're like, so is that your round? You want to keep going? Can I massage you until you remember? Here's some water. Topper's like, fuck you, you're done.
That battle was cool, and then next battle was
A-Ward Peanut.
It was A-Ward Peanut. So A-Ward's first round is the best round he's ever fucking rapped. That was fucking so goddamn good.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. What was his name? I missed that one. I was
honestly,
on stage.
I don't remember.
He started off with one of the Run That Back. That was how he started his first round.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I take that back then.
I fucking hate that shit.
I hate that.
But then after his second round was fire, where he did Peanut style, where he did the multi-style, and he was just rapping his ass off.
Okay, that was like he did one round where he rapped really, really fucking good.
Yeah,
and I was like, God damn, this is fucking amazing. But
he was talking to us about that. I think you were there last night, where he's not even a particular fan of the Run That Back, but it's almost like a Showtime where fans love it and they like expect it now, and he kind of feels like.
Is that his thing? The Run That Back?
Yeah.
He's just getting it out of the way.
Yeah.
That's Eventually, you just gotta let him go. I stopped doing like left hand, right hand after a while. I was like, how long am I gonna do this?
Yeah, word. Yeah, exactly. You gotta like just stop at some point.
No, that Chilla Jones 2008 shit is fire though.
yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it,
but A-Ward did less of his associative wordplay this time. Really performed, had his best performance, I think, and Peanut rapped his ass off. But I think something about A-Ward's pure Christian heart just connected with the Russian fans.
Yeah.
They loved him. And off top, they fucking connected with him.
I know A-Ward's really about it too, because we kick it, and he's like about to say something to me, and he's just like, fuck it, you're lost, dude. Like,
what do you mean?
God,
like you won't be save you?
Yeah, God's not coming for you.
No, they even did like a prayer huddle before.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, they were
praying.
Yo, what?
Yeah, they were praying on stage. Yeah, 3 of them like went over and started praying.
They did the coin flip, and then they all once I think A-Ward lost, and then they turned around and did a prayer huddle with like Saint and a couple other people.
Oh my God.
Saint was in it. Yeah.
Saint,
I mean, they're both
both
YTG.
Is YTG a chapel?
It's a group chat.
Young touch God.
That's a weird group of people, man.
It's like 100 bullets. Mike P.
Saint Mike P.
Bonnie Godiva.
That's a weird group.
Wait, hold on.
Yo, what
so wait, can you run the screw down for me? I need to know what YTG means at the end of the roster. Tell me what it stands for.
Yellow Tape Gang, right?
Yellow Tape Gang.
At the end of the roster, I need to know
okay, so we got
what YTG stands for.
Okay, so there's 100 bullets, A-Ward, Mike P, Saint, Bonnie Godiva, and I'm probably dissing somebody else, but yeah, Yellow Tape Gang.
That
So,
seriously is like
That's
a
the
fucking,
most eclectic
it's like-
group of
it's
people.
That's like a Scooby-Doo
it's
adventure.
it's like the Teen Titans.
we got the girl, the Christian.
That's why they call themselves Yellow Tape Gang. There's a crime scene, and they're like,
Yeah.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo. We
Yeah.
have this.
It's like, hey,
Correct.
Saint, a girl who needs Jesus.
Every episode is AOR trying to convert Bonnie Godiva and say.
Wow, I did not know that. That's crazy.
And Mickey Fax is in there.
Oh yeah, Mickey Fax. Mickey Fax.
What
is
the
in it.
fuck?
Ah, that
What
really
the
brings it
hell?
all together.
Now it all makes sense.
tucks it
Mickey
in.
Fax.
Yeah, that battle's tight. I feel like that's gonna be really fucking good on cam.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
Peanut,
cool.
Peanut
though.
killed it too,
And-
by the way.
I want A Ward and Mickey Fax to argue about what color Jesus is. on camera.
that would be incredible.
But that battle was set up like on like 3 weeks or less notice. That was like.
Oh my god, that's so short.
But Awar was tripping
Wow.
hard. Awar was tripping hardcore about that. He's like, I don't know if I could do this. Like that's only how many weekends. Like, and
You know
all
what I
that-
noticed is everybody that says that shit, they're like, I can't take battles in short notice. They start doing that and they do way better.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's
B-Dot-
like, shit.
B-Dot
Now they're
was
gonna
like
they're
that.
they're gonna contact me 3 weeks before now every time.
Yeah, word. I mean, but
Mr. Mike Cock,
oh yeah, Mike. Let's
Mr.
go, Mike.
your sister might
Uh,
watch.
Everyone look at my cock.
Fire.
What was after A-War Peanut? Was it B-Dot
Past
Verb?
Big K, I think.
Past Big K was before?
Yeah.
Alright, that battle was fucking awesome.
That battle's
Classic,
awesome.
bro.
Yeah, that battle was fucking really good.
Fantastic. I'd just like to shout out Peyton Cash for being Pass's secret best friend and
Oh
us
my
not
God, that
knowing
was
this whole
corny.
time.
Yeah, it was a fire battle. Pass wrapped his ass off, and there was one round Big K did where he actually didn't really even say any punches. He just rapped the whole time, and of course in the building that's like not gonna really hit very hard. But I liked that. I was like, fuck, that was a really good round.
Both did them, bro. They didn't cater to each other's style. They just did them.
I think that's exactly what K did. I think K
Yeah.
did that because he was battling Pass. That's why he
yeah.
wasn't doing punchline, setup, setup.
Yeah.
He was really rapping, and he can rap, obviously, but in the moment, as people were getting hyped for some setup punchline. That's the fucking problem when you listen to that kind of shit. It's like, they're saying that it's bad because it's working. Don't fucking do that shit.
yeah.
Just do what you are fucking good at. Because Big K has a certain cadence when he does those 4-bar setups. It just starts getting you fucking involved in the moment.
Yeah, and it just
that's
builds
the magic.
and builds
yeah.
and builds.
And Pass came with a short beard and killed it. A lot of people had like conspiracy theory that he can only kill when he's got a big old.
Why he had a big beard versus Briggs?
I gotta ask you, Alexander Beck, what does it benefit you to see my cock? Why is that worth 100 pounds to you?
Jesus Christ.
What is,
Yo, and
I told you
also
it's Cam.
question of the fucking century: what the hell is in Pass's backpack?
you don't want to know, honestly.
Drugs.
You don't want to know.
It's like Russian
Starburst?
nesting dolls of more backpacks.
Starburst, a lot of Gatorade.
You know, it's Russian nesting dolls of more backpacks.
Just another backpack.
If he fucking did that, I would lose my mind.
Takes out
I'd
his
be like,
backpack.
oh
Takes out another.
shit! All the Russian people in me are just like fucking blown away by miniature backpacks inside of
That's
miniature
incredible.
backpacks.
That's incredible.
Oh, Russian nesting dolls. It would have been a
It would have been
slight pander.
perfect, dude. He has his beard in there. He put his beard in the
The
backpack.
rest of his beard.
He's like, I want to look cool, but I don't want to battle without you, buddy.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
good thing.
I think Pass won, but I think most people will think Big K won.
think so.
I think Pass is first and third were better, but I really like Pass's style. I like the way he fucking lays shit out super simply. He did a race angle, but it wasn't like super pander. He did it about like, instead of calling Big K a racist, he called him like an Alex Jones conspiracy
Oh,
theorist
yeah.
who
Yeah,
thinks like the whole title match is a setup. Fucking genius way to put that.
That's
Yeah.
Instead of going like racist, because
Yeah.
it's been so like anybody's a fucking racist
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
point the finger at them, right?
Yeah, word.
So I think he was. And for more information, we go to Cody.
What's up?
Cody's feeling it. I agree.
So
Are we human? Fucking fell asleep.
Yeah.
You're sleeping. You're
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Who do you
Say-
think
say-
won? I agree.
I concur.
Say the mug Big K bar.
Oh, he said, Something like I'll pull the rubber grip like a parking brake and put it next to your mug like a coffee cake.
That's
That was fucking nuts.
That's
Yeah.
fucking
That's
crazy,
like probably
man.
the only bar I remember. Well, that one in something passing that battle said something about I'll drop 30, something like drop 30K, like to K something. I'll drop 30K like a down payment on a house.
Yeah.
or shit.
30K like a down payment.
Oh, then he said he had like a. He's like. All,
He said I'll drop a house on K. I'll drop a house on you, 30K like a down payment.
Yeah.
He had like a KKK
Yeah.
bar at the
It was
end
like
too,
KK. I didn't
yeah,
hear
he's
that.
like it's something about like I'll hit you with a KK.
Yeah.
Like okay.
So, Pass did fucking great.
Clever girl. Alright.
Yeah, Pass Big K, I feel like was one of the best battles of
Best
the night.
battle of the night.
You think it was the best?
Definitely.
Hell yeah. All right, fuck yeah. Both lived up to the hype. I was kind of like going into it, I was a little afraid for Pass, to be honest. I was like, shit.
Yeah, we all were, I think.
You know,
a
because
little
Big K is so.
When's the last time Big K's lost?
bit. To me.
But yeah, it's like.
Be mad, bitch.
And fucking
Is
Pass.
he in here?
No, he's not in here. But Pass doesn't do really well against.
I was
like,
talking to
people
the fans. I don't. Big K doesn't fucking care. I don't.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that give a shit.
But yeah, man. So then the next battle is B.Averb, right? Fire
I was
battle.
talking to
I missed that one. I
my
was
Russian
outside when that
Uh,
future
happened.
wife.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't see it?
No, FRAK was trying to order a wife like all day. He's like, "Do I PayPal you?" Or
How does this work? You saw Clayton, right?
Yeah,
Did
I
you
was
see it?
right. I was right in the eye of the
Caustic?
storm.
I did. I didn't. I was kind of in the back, and then I had encountered Frank Stacks, so I didn't have all my attention on the battle.
Yeah, word.
But it seemed pretty good. Every time, like, because
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with B-Dot, so I was kind of watching B-Dot. I was like, all right. And then he started saying some crazy shit. I was like, God damn, all right. I get why you're here. It all
Yeah.
makes sense.
What was his angle on Averb?
I don't remember at all.
Something about him being gay. I know that.
I know you. I know that.
All right, never mind. B.30.
There's Crazy Clayton in there with the B.30.
He's like-
Averb is a
Yeah, he's
homosexual.
like you were raised by a single mom, so it's okay to.
I remember he
feminine
was
or
about to
something
do a
like
Showtime, and they cut him
cut him
off
off.
hella
Oh,
hard.
yeah.
And I was like,
Oh,
that. Yeah, and he was
yeah.
like, it was only like 5 more seconds.
yeah, but that, okay, so don't say it's like, I only have 10 more seconds. So it shall be. It's like, wait
You're
a
like setting up
second.
a fucking 8 bar scheme.
You have like an 8-bar setup to what you're actually going to do.
Yeah.
It's only 10 seconds. Just fucking mind your business.
Mind your business. But that was the only time they cut it. Luckily, and they kind of like
Yeah.
figured it out. But
They had a tight ship, and it was scheduled.
I don't
really
think
tight,
that ruined
I
it.
think that's what threw me off. Those battles were actually happening on time.
Yeah.
So I was like outside. I'm like, there's no way it's gonna happen right
They're
now.
like, all right, B.Averb is up next. I'm like, we got like 30 minutes, probably. I have to get a drink.
That's amazing.
hang
I saw a
on.
lot of people saying it's like Verb is one of Verb's best performances.
Oh,
oh
hell
yeah,
yeah.
like old Verb's back.
What was
Luscious
Verb's
name and
angle?
all that.
He just raps really good, I think. That's all I remember. I don't remember this battle that much because I was like fucking dealing with a bunch of shit at the time, but I just remember Verb was rapping a lot in it, so and that's always a good sign. for
I do
Verb.
remember that like the crowd in particular was a little restless during this one because this I think
Of course, the Russians were like, "Oh, just
yeah they're like
kill
I
black people."
I'm not gonna say that.
like, where's Vladimir? Dude, dog, did you see?
Why is there black people here?
I don't understand the struggle. Bring back the Christian.
Yeah, word.
Oh hell yeah, laughing
Bring
stock.
back a word.
Bring back A-word.
Yo,
I like
did he
A-word.
do 420 again?
Yes,
Yeah,
Laughing
right.
Stock donated 420.
Brett.
Crazy
Yeah, thank
Clayton
you, bro.
College Fund.
Thank you.
Dude,
We're
that's-
going to Phoenix Institute.
Laughing Stock smoked a ton of weed this weekend. It's all a front.
Really?
He loves weed.
What the fuck, bro?
He loves weed. That's an angle.
We were supposed to be the non-weed smokers. You let me out to dry?
I'm kidding.
You're out of the
I'm
crew.
kidding. He smoked no weed.
Okay, word.
Oh, okay, you're back in.
Okay, you can come play
Almost
with
got
us.
A-Ward to smoke weed too, though.
Ooh. Does A-Word drink? He doesn't drink, huh?
No, he drank with us on that one watch, and that's why we vaulted it. Remember?
That's why you vaulted.
He
it?
drank? He was
Yeah.
having one of those
He had
beers?
he had a beer.
That's
And-
Wow, you heard it here
I know
first.
that's not why we vaulted it, but we did.
He vaulted
We'll
it 'cause
we'll say
You guys suck. That was
A-Ward
great.
Don't be ridiculous.
partook. A-Ward
A-Ward
partook
does
in
not
spirits, and he maybe partook in the devil's lettuce as well.
But yeah.
Yo, I've got Cody partaking in God's lettuce last night on Instagram, and that shit is hilarious.
Oh yeah.
It's full bit of whole cabbage.
It's like with the giant feeds, he just picks up a crop.
He really did that. That's literally what happened.
He's like chewing in slow motion.
Half of it fell out of
You're just
his mouth.
describing what happened.
Yeah.
Fire, man. Fucking fire. Eating cabbage. Let's go.
Cody agrees. What about Dumbfounded being there randomly
that was
last
cool.
night? His
Yeah.
hair was so fucking curly, I couldn't even deal with it.
Yeah, I invited him, No Can Do. No Can Do didn't show up. But yeah, it was cool seeing Jonathan.
Thanks, James.
Yeah, James.
Big K told me.
Who showed up?
Big K told me that TDE was supposed to come through. Absol, J Rock, and Schoolboy.
Oh, really?
King Los was there.
King Los was there.
He was on stage for one of the battles.
Oh, I missed that.
It might have been Aver B-Dot he was on stage
But
for.
yeah, they didn't come.
Schoolboy isn't there. That would be fucking really tight.
Yeah, I would have definitely thrown
And J Rock
FRAK
and
at him.
Absol.
Yeah, word. Absol came to,
The last one at that venue.
yeah, was Bola 5?
I remember seeing him in the back of ILLMAC and Aver.
Yeah, that was, you're right, that was Diz and Meth. Yeah, Bola 5. But yes, B.Averb was tight, and then we got the two main events of the night. Iron Solomon versus ILLMAC, which I think...
This kid Davis, I met FRAK and he punked me good. I did not realize I met Dunch. He came up to me and he's like, big fan, can you take a picture of us? So Dunch took a picture of me and him. And he's like, what do you think of that battle rapper Dunch? He's like, he's okay. I've heard a little bit about
Dunch?
No, he didn't know that was Dunch. So
Oh, he was asking you that.
yeah. No, I asked him. I was
Oh,
like,
you
what do you
just
think of
fucking
that?
with
Yeah.
Wait,
He
what?
didn't say anything bad?
What the fuck are you talking
Oh,
about?
because Dunch took the picture?
He asked Dunce to take a picture of me and him, not knowing he was a battle rapper. I was like,
Right.
what do you think of that battle rapper Dunce? She's like, yeah, he's pretty good for the GZs, you know what I mean?
That's
Oh.
amazing.
That's when your
Ouch.
dick falls off of your body. Like, oh,
That's the worst.
I'm good for the GZ.
I have no cock. Iron ILLMAC, I think, lived up to the hype. It was super dope. There was a little like physical moment in
They were
Iron's
just warming
first,
each other up.
and I fucking
Yo,
loved
ILLMAC
it.
fully grabbed both of Solomon's tits. He was just like, "Whoa." I was like, I kept doing that to like psych people out before they battled. I come up to him and go, whoa! And then he really did it to Iron Solomon.
Like,
I don't know what the fuck
gate.
Iron Solomon was trying to accomplish by punking the smallest dude out of everyone there. He's like, I'm gonna get aggressive with you!
Word. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit, he pushed me. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
Look at you emotional.
A lot of people were saying ILLMAC's first was like the round of the battle.
ILLMAC's first was one of the best battle rounds I've ever heard.
Let's go, FRAK. Let's fucking go.
Damn, ill-fraculate over
I don't
here.
remember. I remember thinking that when I was. I don't remember much of it though, but I remember it was fucking super dope. That's all I remember.
I thought ILLMAC probably had the best like individual performance
Of the night.
of the day. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would probably agree with that.
I was pretty. This was the battle I've been looking forward to for a fucking
Same
long
here.
time.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, I think it didn't live up to the hype quite a bit. I think the last two rounds on both sides could have been better.
Tapered off.
But
I
I
don't
think,
know. I feel like maybe Solomon's tapering off a little bit.
yeah,
Like maybe
he had a
his-
fucking good run, and
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only keep it at that level for
he
so
also
long.
picked really strategic opponents who wouldn't pick him apart. And then
Oh,
ILLMAC
yeah.
is
Now
He
he's
also,
getting-
he also had
Yeah.
the mystique, though. He also had his back.
yeah,
just
Yeah.
like,
aura.
It's
Yeah.
funny because when
That's
he came
really
back,
true.
I was like, I would love to battle Solomon, and he's like, oh, I don't want to. He's like, he didn't want to do that at all. And I'm like, now you're kind of doing my shit a little bit, and you didn't used to be like that. You didn't used to, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, because I understood it when I asked, because he's pretty bar heavy, and I was like, yeah, you probably want to battle fucking, you know, whoever.
You mean
raps
now
like
that he's angle heavy and stuff?
Yeah, and now he's all like, you know, trying to loco. I'm like, do that shit to me, dude. I would love that shit.
He did not want to battle people when he first came back that would attack his character. I remember
Yeah.
he said that. He's like, I just want to battle like people that just bar out,
Yeah,
rap
yeah.
with me.
Yeah, I don't want to bar out at all. Bars are trash. Fuck that shit.
Speaking of trash bars, Oxymoron versus Disaster.
Yo, Diz
You don't
trash.
say these things about oxymoron.
Yeah, I'm gonna get shot with a fucking.
Yeah, we just see like a bunch of Russian comments come in here. Like,
exactly.
oh God, Ron.
Dude, did you
Fuck
guys
you,
see that
fluffy boy.
that bootleg of those Russians watching the whole event, and it's on YouTube right now? And they
Don't
leave,
promote it.
They leave during. I'm not saying where it is. They leave during
YouTube.
Iron and ILLMAC. They like
what?
leave during Iron and ILLMAC. They just straight up leave during that battle.
Wait, so they were recording it with their phone or something?
Yeah, it was like this. It's like watch pretty much.
And
They
just
didn't
like-
watch a Russian
Yeah,
watch.
they didn't watch ILLMAC and Iron. They straight up just left.
Smoke break.
Yeah.
Those guys maybe are onto something.
But they came
Yeah.
back dicks hard for Oxymiron and Disaster.
That's why they left.
For their,
Yeah,
Need to
for
get
their
lubed
20
Yeah, they
minute-
got lubed up.
their
fucking
20-minute
covered
long
themselves in
intro.
like sloppy of bacon.
Oh, dude. Oxymiron is their
Pierogi
Harambe all the way, dog.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
Dicks
Uh,
out from Oxymiron.
First of all, it was one of the craziest moments ever when they announced him and
he
his
came
song
out.
played,
Yeah.
and all
Dude.
of them in perfect
Yeah,
sickness,
just-
all of them in their tight polos with 3 down, all smelling like the craziest variety of colognes.
Yeah.
Fucking all of them put their fucking phones up in the air at one time.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
should never go to war with Russia. Dude. They're fucking
Yeah.
so
Oh yeah, we're not.
synchronized.
We don't got it going on like that, dude.
That was really
And
crazy.
they
they're
knew-
extra small shorts.
And they knew every
like, where
word.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Extra
Yeah.
small
How
shorts.
do you
That's
go to
facts.
bought your shorts at Baby Gap before you came here with like the hottest girl ever? I don't know.
There was a lot of girls there.
Definitely
last night.
hottest
Yeah,
girls
yeah,
ever at a
yeah.
battle event.
But yeah, that when he came out, I was like, okay, this is like this crowd is
That
here
energy
to
was
see him.
insane.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember sitting in the smoking section, just looking around. I'm like, and I kind of forgot what was going on because I was so fucking high. I was like, is everybody speaking fucking Russian?
That's insane.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah.
And then Diz came out to what song did he walk out to?
Halfway there.
Word,
by
word.
Bon Jovi.
But yeah, man, fucking amazing battle. A lot of people said it like lived up to, exceeded the hype. I think because there wasn't that much hype behind Oxy from at least the hardcore niche battle fans, because we didn't know what to expect. And like usually when somebody battles in their second language, it's not usually that good.
Yeah, it's like basic stuff. He had like references that.
Hold on, shout out Liam Ryan. This dude's gonna suck my dick.
Hell yeah.
All right, go ahead.
No, but he had references from like the you mad because I'm Stalk because I'm
Oh,
Stalk.
that was
Okay.
fucking good.
Okay,
Oh,
I
you're
will-
mad because I'm Joseph Stalin on you.
Yeah.
I was like,
I will say
oh.
that's tight. But dude,
Yeah.
styling on you is like from the fucking 90s, man. Like that's just so old.
Yeah, so
I know,
is their
but
clothes.
Also, what does Joseph Stalin on you mean? That means
Yeah, it
just
doesn't
killing
mean
your own
shit.
people.
You're just mad that I'm murdering myself over here.
or the
It was fucking good. I
Yeah, I
ain't
know.
gonna take his only
I know.
good shit away from
It
It's
him.
was
more,
good, it was
it's more
tight.
that he knew what you mad because I'm styling on you.
Yeah.
It's more
Yeah,
than
and
him
he
saying-
that.
and he
But if you
performed
do
like
break
it
it
too.
down,
Yeah.
it literally just means you're murdering your own people and starving them.
Russia, heartless.
Or his like angle of I watched your interview with Battle Rap Chris.
Yeah, that was tight.
You lied or something like that.
Yeah.
Yo, I remember like we went in the
Got
smoking
pissed.
section and there was like a big.
Okay.
Ruined your tradition.
So
All
what
right. Okay. So and there was like a big bald Russian dude that everybody's taking pictures of.
Oh yeah.
And I thought that was him for like the whole
yeah.
day. And I was like, and then he showed up and the whole shit went crazy. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Why is everybody popular bald there? Like, have you noticed like there's whole like Russian bitches popping in organic now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, you look like Oxymiron kind of.
You look close enough.
Close enough.
We can't fuck him. We'll fuck him.
It's next best thing.
Yeah. You're white. You got a strong bone structure. You rap.
I like your
You
jawline.
rap.
You probably like
You
horrorcore.
rap like Oxy.
But yeah, Oxy did good, I will say. And a lot of people are saying that he beat Diz, and that's fucking saying a lot.
That's
to
crazy.
say that. So in the building, I didn't have it that way. I thought Diz won, and I think on camera it's gonna not age well, and Diz is gonna be the winner over time. But I think the hype now is very real for Oxy, so I think it's kind of like that.
But also it's his second language, so that like adds that variable.
It's
to where
his second language, and he's like Russian Drake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's super popular, right?
It's not like
like
it's-
fighting that energy in the crowd.
It's not King Los being there or some shit.
Yeah.
Like that dude is like lying bitches down the street to take pictures of me.
Yeah, dude.
famous,
Girls were
like-
crying when he walked out in the
Yeah.
crowd. They were
It's
literally
fucking
crying.
incredible, dude. People showed up. That's the earliest I've ever seen somebody show up to a battle event. There was a guy there that got there before me. I got to the venue at 9:30 in the morning. He was there, like, just outside. And he was, like, asking Jason. He's like, so, can I upgrade from VIP? He's like, upgrade? Your VIP is the biggest thing you can get. He's like, no, but I take a picture with Oxy and maybe they smile with him, get next to him.
Smile with him.
What about the cling to his leg while he raps package?
Or like the grab his clothes when he says the punchline. Like you saw that, like you can grab Oxy's like collar.
You get
dude.
two poles.
Just drink too much and be paid in cash, and you can do it to anybody you want, Burnley.
Yo.
It's a fucking motto to life right there. Drink too much and be paid in cash.
Paid in cash is a guy.
That's fucking awesome. Oh yeah, paid in cash is the guy. Word. But yeah.
Double entendre.
All right.
No, I thought you were just saying get paid in cash so you won't have any paper trails. You know, I'm all about my taxes.
We're all about
Just
clean
drink
money
too
over
much.
here.
That's what you need to know here.
But yeah, it was a dope event. I feel like the card was fucking huge, and there were a lot of fucking good battles.
It was huge.
There's a lot of. I would say there was like a couple classics on there, and that doesn't really happen very often. So, the pay-per-view is online now. It's KOTD.TV.
The shit was crisp all the way through, though. You know what I mean? Avo fucking.
I did my best. I will say that it wasn't the best looking pay-per-view that I've ever done because we got pushed into doing it on a stage at the last second and I wasn't ready for that. So it was supposed to be like how we always do our battles, which is elevated pit. And this time it was on a stage, so
Why?
But we
Why did it
have
become
other
on stage
angles
battle?
that weren't
Audio.
on the pay-per-view.
audio.
Audio.
They couldn't get the lavalier mics to, and I told them this from the fucking beginning. I'm like, the venue fucking sucks and the audio sucks there. And they're like, no, you have to do it on
No,
the
let's
stage.
do it.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, whatever. We made it work.
All right,
It worked
guys.
fine. The official.
Welcome to the watch.
Official Diz
Avocado,
Oxy
make
drops
excuses.
today in American time.
Oh yeah, Clayton. If I watched that dude edit that shit to like.
Oh yeah,
5,
FRAK
6
helped me
a.m.
edit.
Yo, that's how crazy Clayton is. That he's not gonna deal
That
with
dude's
this
fucking
Russian
wild.
bootleg bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's-
nah.
He films a battle and stays up till 7 a.m. editing one battle.
Everyone gives
That
Avo-
color grade though is on
Yeah,
point. okay?
contrast.
The contrast matches.
Yeah.
Everyone
me.
gives Avocado the credit, but Clayton really does everything.
What
Yeah.
the fuck ever?
It's like Jefferson Price and Cost. I mean, it's like the
Hey, that's
Caustic and
low-key
Arcane.
true.
It's like Jefferson Price. Who's
even-
who? Why did that make
There's
sense?
too many controversies. with
Clayton's
this guy.
the ghostwriter. Oh,
Oh,
shit. Give him
All right.
$200.
Believe
right
what you
now.
want. The Earth is flat. But yeah, the official Disaster Oxymoron battle is dropping on YouTube today.
Fire.
And yeah, we can go over next weekend. So you're battling next weekend.
I am battling next weekend.
Main event shit.
Yo,
Hell
I'll
yeah.
plug
Me
the
versus-
kid's phone in real quick.
Me
Where's the
versus
plug? Right
Bangs.
here?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Are you using it?
I wish.
We can make it happen.
Dude, what is on all over your phone? This is like the
His
dirtiest
face.
phone.
It's
His
just
fucking dead skin.
I never clean it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really talk. My fucking phone's like
like
cracked
just
all over.
cracked.
Holy
So-
shit, man.
Slice your finger open every
I
time.
don't know. I live dangerously, man. It's from me just answering the phone angrily. What?
Those cheekbones, man. Like, bam!
Yeah. So you versus Arcane, man.
Me-
Finally
yeah,
fucking
me-
happening. Let's go.
Me versus Bangs is gonna be really good.
Surprise
I'm gonna battle
battle.
Bangs and Lex Luthor in a 2-on-1. Surprise battle. And I'm not gonna write any of it.
You should just freestyle this battle. That would be.
That would be awesome.
Wow, I have not considered that. I've been thinking about all the ways I could just be a fucking dick about this whole thing. And
like, I'm ripping it
freestyling the
fresh.
whole battle would be like, write this, bitch. Like, I just did it in New Zealand. I didn't do it because I wanted to do it, but
Yeah,
I
then that guy
did
like
it.
almost cried in the third, and then just like we're like, okay, I'm
He
just
made
gonna
himself
freestyle about it.
cry.
Yeah.
He like went in this whole like detailed angle about his life, and he got all choked up, and he's like, "This is why we're the same." And I'm like, "No, you're just fucking weird." And I did a whole round about how him crying is the gayest thing that's ever happened.
Wow. Is that the one where you like signed autographs in the middle of the?
No. I did that 2 weeks before,
Oh.
and but I did sign autographs in New Zealand. They had like a little room.
He was
and,
getting
like,
tight
a-
about that too.
and, like a line, and then like some guy came in and like kept trying to drink my beer, and this fool D-Lar knocked him out, and it was pretty cool. Don't take my fucking Corona, bro. Fuck. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna battle RK, man. This is just finally. I mean, everybody wants me to talk about it, and I don't want to talk about it too much.
Australia sounds lit.
I feel like
knocked out.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
New Zealand, dog.
The cool part about Australia is it's not in New Zealand, but also very lit.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna. So, Cody, I'm gonna battle.
Stars and Stripes, baby.
Stars and Stripes. USA.
Everywhere else is England to me.
I like English girls.
You're just in the fucking Caribbean. Whatever, fucking London over here.
What part of the UK is this?
All right, bro.
Yeah, bro. In it, right?
Yeah. Why don't you go tell Tony Blair about it? He's probably hadn't even been in office for like how long?
Yeah, the Queen. He's the Queen of
Where the Queen at? So, I mean, what
Yeah,
do you?
we're-
I gotta ask Avocado. What do you think about this
Where the
whole
Queen
battle?
stay at?
I love the battle. It's like the one battle that I'm most excited for in the card.
I saw you like tweet something a couple weeks ago where you're like editing a trailer to the one
Oh, you
battle I've
thought
been looking
it
forward
was-
to for years.
thought
And
it
I
was
found out
arcade
it
caustic.
wasn't me. I was like, what the fuck are you?
Which one?
And then I
was
started
it?
watching the watches, and I was like, Avocado fucking hates me.
Not
dude.
true.
I was
It's
like,
not true. I love you,
No,
constantly.
it's
fucking despises me.
Love you to death. But yeah, that's the battle I'm most
It's
excited
kind of
to
hard to
see.
get excited for arcane battles. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I mean, what's cool is like, I'm gonna force you guys to watch an arcane battle. That's amazing, right?
Yeah.
Like, dude, if I like,
shout out to Caustic for making arcane count.
here's my thing is like, what happens to him after this?
I don't know.
Like, where's your?
He doesn't battle often at all.
He's gonna go hang out with Q Shinobi in obscurity somewhere.
Q Shinobi, Jefferson, Price, and him just
They
seem
all
like
move
a-
into the sticks.
They're all just sitting on a fucking bridge,
Matt
like,
Daly,
it's alright,
Matt
bro.
Daly.
They write the best like emo rock band song ever. All growing like bangs and shit.
It's like Caustic Anonymous support
Yeah,
groups and shit.
I think
Oh my
Matt,
God.
You ended Matt Daly.
Their emo
too,
band
dude.
is called Caustic Victims.
I just don't know what happens to like I'm like the Joker to his Batman. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you don't want me to go away.
Yo, if he
man.
wins though, he's top tier.
If he wins, he still fucking sucks. Like you have to keep being good. Like that's where you you haven't fucking thought this out at all, dude. Like if you win, you have to be that good every time after that. It happened to me, it'll happen to you.
Let's go.
I did too good. It's like, you know how you get a new job and you work really hard in the beginning and then you know that that's bullshit because they expect you to work that hard all the time,
know
and
that.
then when you do
I
extra
know
shit
that
they
life
don't
all
notice.
too well. I'll
Yeah.
be getting fired all the time.
But if you show up,
Battle
like
rappers
that's
don't
what
have
I
jobs,
did.
We just rap.
If you show up high the first day and you just don't do that much, then when you do basic shit, they're like, "Oh, it's really good, Kyle." Like, thank you. You know what I mean? Like,
You're here.
Going
thank you
above
for
and beyond.
cleaning up that remedial bullshit.
So you're fucked then.
So, yeah, no, he's on his curve is way higher than mine. You know what I mean? Like, I have to be great every battle, or people are gonna fucking freak out. And if I'm good, then I didn't write it. So I don't know. Like, it really doesn't fucking matter.
I
what
think this
did.
battle though is a battle that is definitely made for like what you excel very good at.
Yeah, like it's is not like I have to prove I'm a better rapper than you or anything. Like this is like fuck you shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's why it's
So,
fun. There's so few battles that are like that, and like especially with like people that are good.
yeah,
at
this
that
is
thing.
like an
I try to
authentic
make
grudge
like
match.
every
Yeah.
Like,
I-
there's very few authentic battle rap grudge matches. And I
Yeah.
think that's
Yeah,
pretty.
that's-
This is a pretty unique situation. And it's pretty tight.
Yeah, but I mean, like, really, it's like I try to think about this as like because he's gonna have the underdog effect. He's got the home field advantage. Because why would he not? Like, it wasn't gonna happen anywhere else. And I keep thinking, I'm like, this is all like slated against me. It's really not. You have to rap the best you've ever rapped. Even if I'm fucking mediocre, you better be the best you've ever been, or everything I said is true.
Let's go.
Even though it already is. Like, for some reason, there's like some like percentage of fucking autistic people that watch this shit and believe you for some reason. Like, you better be really fucking good. And also keep your fucking hands up.
And there's nothing wrong with being autistic, you know.
Think about being good at rapping while maybe I might punch you. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole different fucking ball game. I don't
Let's
care. I
go.
hope you fucking
It's a wild
see it
card.
hard.
See, like
bitch.
personally, I couldn't do a situation like that. Like
Every battle I do is this situation.
Yeah, I have to like usually.
Roan was like one of my best friends. We get there, he's like, "You're a piece of shit." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, all right." I thought we were gonna rap. Sorry.
Who?
Roan.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
he lost the title. You don't have to talk about him anymore. KOTD's gonna throw him in the fucking discard pile with everyone else.
I'm excited for that battle a lot. I think
I don't have 9 full rounds. I don't even have 3 full rounds yet.
Just tell him
this
it's
is just how I roll, man.
Seriously, freestyle.
Freestyle
I might
like me.
freestyle.
My whole Dutch battle off the head, dude. That shit was off the head.
Yeah, whatever comes to your heart. Just...
And then when he starts rapping, just go.
Yeah, off top.
Yeah.
You automatically lose when you write, and I don't know if a lot of people know that.
Just do the Q Shinobi thing.
Yeah.
Why did he do that? What's that?
I
mean?
don't know. I have no. Somebody told me it was
Oh,
biting.
you're biting? Oh, wow.
Whose mouth is this?
Yeah, what are we trapezoids in like a fucking video game?
like Pac-Man.
Yeah, Jesus.
He was biting.
This is much easier. I don't know. Or just imagine doing that. What are you doing? He's a biter.
Duh.
But yeah, that's the battle that I'm most excited to see on the card by far.
Oh, look at that.
There's other. Oh, shut the
Fuck off, crazy Clayton.
Yeah, Clayton's like the biggest Bangs fan on the fucking face of the
So
earth.
here's the story, guys. I've only seen one Bangs battle, and I made fun of the guy to death for it. And everyone's like, "He's really good. You got to give him another chance." I'm open to it. Kyle said, "Fuck that."
Yeah, we've watched the 2 Bangs battles and watched recently.
But Bangs versus QP got vaulted, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could put it out. It's
How
just
did
me and
things
Chris
get
were.
vaulted?
We weren't.
say some wild
we
shit.
weren't.
Oh, just
no, we
wild
didn't say wild
shit.
shit. We just weren't interesting.
Cody's never vaulted anything. That's
Yeah.
why he's curious.
He's an open book.
I'm Leo.
Other good battles on the
Nothing but
card.
vaults.
We got Clips versus Pat Stay. I think that has the potential to be pretty tight.
Those guys are pretty cool.
They got
Who's
like
cooler,
charisma.
though?
Yeah.
That is a who's cooler battle.
Who's more handsome?
That's me.
Gay?
I am more handsome.
Definitely Clips is more handsome.
You
I
think
wish
so?
my battle was about who's better looking and cooler to hang out with.
Yeah, Arcane would fucking lose by like.
I like it. We're like literally talking about who's better looking.
Yeah,
Reverse
you
li-
definitely.
reverse
I do
live
that
just
in a
to
lot of
Caustic
battles.
is cute.
we fucking lose by so much.
Yeah, you lose by so much. Caustic's a fucking man-dime. You'll never reach that status.
I'm a fucking shit out of Cody
He's,
today.
he's walking around with the shirt off earlier.
Man, I gotta drive them home. They're in the
Like a
backseat of my
Greek
Prius,
statue.
just fucking making out.
We will have sex in your car again. Dirty Mike and the boys will have sex in your car again.
It's a long way back to the Bay, boys.
Yeah, but I think that battle, if I don't know if you guys were saying on the Dirtbag Dan show, but like if they both come with like the funny angle instead of like Pat trying to be aggressive or anything like that, it could be good.
Yeah, I
long
mean,
as
It's like,
they
I've got a mystical Thunderbird.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's like, fuck, dude. You don't. It's not even that serious. Like,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
you
even need
Pat
to
when
bring
he's,
that
like,
shit
talking
The
up.
about,
lyrical
like-
wonder turd.
I mean, I can't.
Well, we got to do bar pong with Avocado.
I'd be
dude.
rapping.
Oh,
He's gonna steal our show. We might as well fucking do the
I'm not
show.
part of it. I'm not part of it.
He's not too much
He's gonna
nothing
steal
to
our
do with it.
Clayton will play.
I might play.
Hey!
I got
know
it.
it.
I got
Hey,
it.
hey, hey.
I might play.
Crazy Clay will
I might-
play.
That's what
Hey,
the limelight say.
Ooh.
Is Einstein gay?
So what do you guys think about the title match? Predictions for that?
Wait, did we talk about Sharon and Sirius Jones yet?
Oh,
We'll
okay.
go back to that, but
No, we don't have to.
We don't want to talk about the real main event yet. Sirius Jones versus Corey Sharon. Furnace Police.
Y'all know if
You think Sirius Jones might need his furnace fixed?
What if Sirius Jones was also in the pyramid scheme?
That'd be a mind fuck. Like Sirius Jones is also doing it.
like they're both like
Yeah.
they're both
They're
ripping.
in it?
They're both ripping.
Every
old
battle
people
rapper is
off
doing it.
for fucking fireplaces. What is
So are we doing predictions?
fireplaces? I mean,
Is that
you
what he
could.
does?
Fireplace.
Okay, so what we're doing?
He
Ice
spits
Fortress.
I just want to see. Hear
It's
what you
turning
guys.
into the Dirtbag Dan show.
We're talking about the,
Yeah,
don't do this.
Well, I'm with the whole cast right now. And I'm not as drunk as
Oh,
The
Dave.
entire cast is here
Yo.
of the Dirtbag Dan show.
Dan, he stole us.
I can't think of anybody that's missing. Hey, what's the story with
missed,
Sharon
we
about
missed-
furnaces? The story is yours is broken. You should send me money.
Yeah, basically, Sharon goes to old people's doors and tricks them into letting them snoop around their fireplace.
It's like, hey, I'm sent by the government.
Fireplace.
You got a
He's like a cat. He just goes near where it's warm and walks around a circle a bunch. He was like, yeah, you need to fix it.
You need to fix this. It's not warm enough.
He's like, hey, yo!
It's like, sir, why are you taking a nap on my furnace?
He just rebuttals his way into getting them to buy it.
So, oh, you said you don't need me to check your furnace? Well, I need to go inside and detect it's burning.
Dog, you know he has a premeditated flip
Oh, yeah.
for Sirius Jones on the furnace about him
Oh, yeah.
heating up, or he brings the heat to your doorstep or something like
I
that.
had to check your furnace.
You know?
Get your bitch stuff like a taxidermist.
Young Sharon.
Yeah, so obviously.
I'm mean to the core. Yeah, I work for the furnace. That means I just bring the heat to your door.
Oh,
I'm mean to the core.
that was a really good
That sounds
show.
like it.
Dog,
That was
my
way
favorite battle
accurate.
from the GZ card was fucking Mosh Jelton versus Cali
Oh,
Smooth.
Mosh Jelton.
I was dying at Mosh Jelton. He had
Mosh
so many
Jelton.
good bars.
Mark Jumping took it straight back to 2008, baby.
Yo, the best part is how mad Cali Smooth is
Yeah.
at the whole
Oh
thing.
yeah.
He's like, get your bars up.
Yo.
Oh yeah, he's like, you better turn up.
Yeah, you better
I'm
turn
over here.
up.
I'm over here massaging your whole body with my rounds.
Yo.
Look at my
He's
belt.
like, oh.
Megadeth.
He's a fucking joke.
Megadeth said Cali Smooth looks like he sword fights in the Philippines.
Hey, Cali Smooth look like Indigo Montoyo. You killed my father. Prepare
Yeah,
to
he
die.
totally does. Yeah.
Prepare to die.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's like, when I'm rhyming obtuse or something like that.
Yeah,
I
Mosh said,
I rhyme obtuse.
I rhyme obtuse.
I like when he said he said you didn't even freestyle once.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like,
Mosh.
that's like a deduction.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, like, when he's like on talkback, he's like, he didn't freestyle at all, so I won. Obviously.
man.
After the second round, he's like, I'm up to. Like, dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Dude, he also said like this other like
Yeah.
like I'm crazier than
Crazy
he
glue.
saw I'm sipping the like vodka fifth on a Sahara trip or something like that, and I'm like, it's not that crazy. Like a trip entails that you took a vacation, and like drinking vodka on your vacation really isn't that crazy. And then I was like, maybe he means he's mentally sane then. Like he's like, dude, this fool's a
Damn.
Wait, he drank a
This is
vodka
straight up like
fifth?
looking at how you just said.
drank a vodka
He
fifth on
says
the
that, and
Gaza
it's like
Strip.
just time just slows down.
Yeah.
He
He just like
maybe he means he's
he
actually.
just Rubik's cubed my mind. I was just like, whoa, man. I needed to sit down after that battle for sure. I was like,
just reevaluate life.
I
You're just
needed
like,
to,
whoa.
yeah, fuck.
I was like trying to watch that
Bleeding out
battle.
my
With,
fucking ears afterwards. It's like,
I love
We
how
gotta
this
watch
started at predictions for Head Eye Scores Ahead.
I know.
so, with all that said, I got.
did we even talk about guys?
I got head eyes.
Got head ice?
No, I don't know. I mean, fuck, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like,
Who did they battle? Who won the first one?
who won
Ice
the first
won.
one? Head
Ice
eyes.
won.
Ice won, but people think Cortez won. But you guys watched that. You guys saw Ice won, right?
It's tough for me to
Are
call.
you telling me, Clayton? Like, what are you like?
I'm telling.
All right, yeah,
Let me
Ice
tell him.
won. Fuck,
I'll be
dude.
telling.
Sorry.
When I tell Caustic.
I'm gonna put my stink on you till you can't get the smell off.
Let's go. You're gonna say
You
something?
win.
You really don't want this bar pong to happen.
No, I do. I just.
He's just skipped himself.
I was gonna say.
All right,
that
your turn.
I think Head Ice I like Head Ice a lot more.
That
as,
didn't
like,
even
a rapper.
rhyme, dude. You suck at
Absolute trash.
Let him rap.
He's building it up, man. Don't cut him off.
Let him
I
rap.
was set up.
He only has 5 more seconds.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Cortez is getting smarter. I think he's like.
I think it could go either way, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
And
this
I
is
fucking
really,
really like both of them as people too. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't really care.
I was gonna say
They're
Head
both
Ice-
gonna be from New York as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we know that off top, it's gonna be wintertime again. Like they're gonna feel comfortable.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have Timberlands and fucking jackets on and shit. Like
Just-
I was gonna say I think Head Ice is like I like Head Ice more as a rapper for sure.
Head
but I think
Ice-
Cortez will do better in a title match. Like, he's more
KOTD loves
strategic
Head
and
Ice,
like
though.
you know
like the
he's
crowd,
more-
the crowd
Hey,
in
Caustic.
Canada, they love fucking Head Ice.
Clayton won't arm wrestle. Yeah, he fucking will.
Clayton,
Ooh, set it
Crazy
up.
Clayton.
Set
His
it up.
name's Crazy
One time Clayton beat 3 people in the Navy. And
I'm not
I've
gonna
never
win.
been in the Navy,
And now,
goddammit.
and now he
I'm
thinks
not
he's
gonna
fucking
win.
like goddamn Schwarzenegger at the beginning of Predator. Always like, Dylan, you son of a bitch.
It's arm day.
Now Clayton's like, I can
I'm
whip
just
anybody.
over the top. He's just fucking over, like Lincoln Hawk from over the top.
I just
I need to
imagine
win that
Clayton
rig.
finishing editing a battle on a helicopter and then jumping out right after.
I'm done. I made you proud of getting this.
Yeah,
He shuts his laptop.
I'm all triceps, V. Leave me alone.
Oh my god.
But yeah, man, World Dom next weekend. Get the pay-per-view from this past weekend at KOTD.tv. Next weekend, same link. It's gonna be a 2-day event. Day 1 is on Saturday. Day 2 is on Sunday. And yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna
only
beat this
skip,
dude
like-
to death with his own Echo fucking hoodie.
Yeah, Caustic Arcane. Super excited for that. Title match: Head Ice Cortez, Clips, Pat Stay, Sharon, Sirius Jones.
We didn't even
Math
talk about
Hoffa Gyms.
Math
is gonna be
Hoffa
fire.
Gyms?
Oh, hey, I feel like, we gotta talk about the other
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
What else is on the card?
Vega,
Are we trying to wrap it up? Is that
No, I don't
what-
care.
oh.
We can go for as long as you want.
All right.
Gyms and Math.
Gyms
Dope
and
math. I mean, I definitely would never have
That's gonna
said-
be good. I
Yeah,
think.
it's gonna
I
be
think it's
dope.
gonna be
Both
really
of them
good.
are funny as fuck, but also say tough shit. That's why I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool because in
Math is secretly one of the funniest battlers.
Yeah.
nah, he always has been.
Yeah.
Yeah, his
He says tight shit and makes it funny.
all shit
It's
against
like, nah,
Iron
you
was
all
funny.
exposed like dog nuts. I was like, damn, bro, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
And Jim's is hilarious too. I'm glad he started incorporating humor into his stuff. Because before everybody was like, "Oh man, you're like the funniest guy on earth." He was like just being hard all the time in his rounds, and then he came out with all his blogs, and it was like, "Dude, just do this." You're
I feel like
nice."
that's like a common thing amongst dudes with Jerry curls.
That they.
You just
Are
gotta
funny,
you gotta
but they
be
try and
tough
act
as
up.
fuck if
Yeah.
you're gonna have like if your hair's gonna be dripping wet all the time. You better be a badass
That's
motherfucker.
facts.
B.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Though.
Right?
Jim's is super fucking funny. That battle could be like the battle of the fucking night, man. Like,
It's not going to
well, you're
Ask
not.
Gyms.
because fuck
Ask
that
Gyms
shit.
that. Ask Gyms. People say
Let's go.
otherwise.
Yo,
Has
I-
Jim's done a blog for World Dom yet?
Yeah,
Yes.
he did the math one.
Jim's promo game is crazy.
They better feed him.
Yeah, because he was like,
You didn't see that?
his excuse for why he punched Sirius Jones was he was hungry.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't eat all day. I was starving, bitch.
He's like, I went to McDonald's right after.
And you're just like,
Yeah.
fuck you! And they're gonna be in the same building at the same time. Matt, Sirius Jones.
Oh yeah.
Halfway through Sharon's battle, they're just gonna
Has that
start
been
making
worked out?
out.
Yeah,
and
they're
shit.
they're cool now. They're like, I think like a month after that happened, they were like, well, after the Miami thing happened, they were like on camera, like being like, yeah, we're cool, you know, we're fine.
He's like, hey, you beat my ass, but it's all good, dog. Cheers, bro.
We straight, right?
Appreciate that.
Um,
I was tripping.
shouldn't have wooed in your face, man.
You're right.
Shouldn't have hit that Ric Flair on you real quick.
Yeah, that battle should be good. And then, do you guys know, like, are you familiar with Nun and Vega? Are they battling? Is that the?
Vega, Nun, and then Dundee, Big Cannon.
Yeah. So
Dundee versus Big Cannon's really tight, actually.
yeah, that's dope.
Big
That's dope.
Cannon's probably like one of the best freestylers right now.
Yeah, and I feel like he hasn't really performed that well in King of the Dot, and I feel like he knows that. So I feel like he's gonna
He
try.
put
extra
out like a
hard.
bunch of statements saying like, "Yo, I gotta get back and redeem
Yeah,
myself."
because-
Yada yada yada. And like a week later, they announced
He had like
numbers.
one of like the best like rebuttal rounds on URL
Rounds?
against
Did they have a good round?
all round on guard. But no, he's literally had like fucking 12 bars that were just like freestyle flips. Do you remember that battle? It was against Red maybe in Chicago on URL.
Oh, when he was like, I am Rip Hamilton.
Yes, yeah,
Because
that.
I'm known as the
Yeah.
shooter as soon as I mask
yeah,
up.
yeah. And he kept going too. He kept fucking like doing these crazy rebuttals. That shit was fucking tight.
And Dundee is just fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
Probably the best like international battler, not from.
They're like, hey,
Don't flop.
you're the best in your country. Here's Big Cannon. Let's see how you do there, champ. If you can't make fun of this fat black dude, you're fucked.
So that should be a
Start
dope
off
battle.
small.
And then it's Nun, right? Like Nun. That's it.
Nun.
It's not Nun.
No, it's not. Well,
It's just none else.
Why do all the guys who all the white guys who fail on Smack come to KOTD?
I don't know. That's a good question, man.
I like how you're doing it backwards. That's cool, man.
What do you mean?
You're gonna go be good on KOTD, then suck on Smack at some point.
Me? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably what I'm
Yeah.
doing. Yeah.
Whatever, man. You're gonna be great on URL, Frack.
I
Gonna
think I
kill
would
it.
be good on URL.
They want me
I
to-
honestly think I would.
Oh yeah, dog.
But no, none's
yeah.
actually good.
I fucking
He
bet.
just doesn't get booked by URL anymore.
Yeah, didn't he have that one battle where he like brought out his like girlfriend or sister or something?
Yeah,
It's
and
like-
they were the same thing.
Yeah, word.
Wait, what? What happened?
Sister girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah. He brought out a family member. I don't remember if it was his sister or his girlfriend, or it wasn't his kid there too. Like he brought out his child, and his child rapped too on stage. I don't know. Supposedly, saying it now, Battle Rat Chris described it to me, and I was like, that sounds fucking gay as hell. And then he's like, no, you just gotta watch it. It's fucking really tight. And supposedly
Yeah.
it was like
Who did this?
None. And it was like one of the best moments from like
None
Born
is like
Legacy.
he's like the
He's like from North Carolina, has like a strong accent.
he's from North Carolina.
I think he's from North Carolina.
Come on, raise
Probably
up,
is.
take your shirt off.
And
Yeah.
then fucking Vega
Swinging around
from
your
Australia. He battled Shoddy P.
Shoddy P.
Batman, you can't say I look like a snack and then say no homo, dude. That's like
How did he do against Shoddy P?
I never watched the battle.
Neither.
Yeah, but
none.
I watched it. I don't remember. He had Vega had like this one real talk around about like PTSD or something that went viral on Facebook. That's all I know about him.
really?
Yeah.
All right, when you say viral on Facebook, you mean Facebook not talkback, right?
Yes. I don't know how the fuck. I don't keep that.
Because I've never seen that.
So he brought his girl out,
okay.
he
Well,
brought his
by
kid
viral
out.
it means I've seen it.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
He brought his family members on stage, so Vega, watch out.
By viral, it means it had a caption on the bottom.
Yeah, there's Clayton's like there was font on it, there was text there.
There was a flame
Dude,
emoji.
someone should like
What do
make
you-
fun of that in a music video.
Yeah, I
That'd be
know, that'd be a
fire.
great idea.
What do you guys think about this whole Saurus versus King of the Dot beef?
Oh, God.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Tight.
Pete is
Good
the man.
opinion. Good opinion.
Pete's the man, but he's I'd never want to get him mad ever. I never
Yeah.
want to be on his bad side.
Dude, on the internet, he just has his hammer pants on all the time, bro.
That's a good way of
I
putting
mean,
Yeah.
let's be honest. Sora should have been on that leg.
I agree. No,
100%.
I'm in Pete's corner 100%. There's like it's weird that he wasn't, and I will.
It feels
I will
weird
honestly,
without it. I don't
I will
like
honestly
it.
say that Pete has not really been given the best look in King of the Dot since the beginning. I feel like he's sort of been utilized in a weird way,
Mhm.
and it's more like, oh, he's
He's there.
there.
And they like call him the goat, but in more
Yeah.
like a comforting way.
yeah,
Rather than,
they're like, yeah, you're the goat, but here's Toomey. I don't know. It's just like
Toomey could have been sick though. That
Yeah.
could have. It could have
sick.
been.
That would have been a look.
It could have been okay, but it's not like they give him Sirius Jones, Charlie Clips until recently, and like
I think
Verb.
Thesaurus
I
like
did.
got Charlie Clips by whining on Twitter, and he thought it would work this time, and it didn't.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I know
It was just weird because he talked hella shit before that battle.
Yeah.
Clips.
For the Clips battle, yeah.
Man, I edited that battle recently. I don't really think he did that bad.
No, it's just we're all our own worst critics. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, so like,
Mm-hmm.
Topper like tripped out after yesterday. I'm like, dude, you're probably gonna win in the long run if you just chill out and slow play this one.
Yeah.
And then he got fucking shit canned, and all that went out the window.
Word.
So, yeah, guys, like you just let your fans like do their thing, man. Like it's all good. If I didn't say anything to Arcane for 10 minutes, my fans would be like, Arcane got murdered. You know what I mean? Like I could just stand up there and do nothing. And be like, Arcane sucks and he should die in a fire.
And anytime Thesaurus has a bad performance, he'll make up for it tenfold. Like 2 weeks later, him and
Yeah.
Reverse had a fucking.
Yeah, we brought that house down one time.
30K like a down payment.
Fucking that we Wizard of Oz that bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
You know
right.
what's all funny is how terrible of a mood I was in when I got here, and then I just drank 2 beers.
And he's
And
good
I'm
now.
like, fine.
You got another one to go, bud.
Caustic was like, I'm just gonna put beers in you and you're gonna be fine. I was like, yeah, whatever. And then
Science.
and then I'm
That's
like,
facts.
oh yeah, I'm an alcoholic. I forgot.
That's why
Cody
I'm
was all
bummed out.
sober and bitchy this morning, and I was like, "Hey,
Yo, no, yeah, okay, because I'm on fucking probation, so I can't smoke weed, so I'm just like pissed off all the time most of the time.
But you
So-
can drink.
Yeah, but I drink, huh?
But you can drink.
Well, nah, I can't drink. Don't show up on a piss test though. So. I'm basically stuck with acid and beer for like a few months.
It's not a bad way to go.
Yeah.
Fun fact: if you saw me any day this weekend, I was fucking flying out of my mind
Yeah.
how fasted the whole
Also,
time.
sorry if I was weird as fuck to any of my fans. Because I was
People,
like, hey.
dude, I remember Marv. I walked out of the hotel, and then Marv's all, "You frying, huh?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Never mind." Like, he already knew. He's like, "Yeah, you are."
Don't talk to me like that. Marv.
Hey, but if Cody's PO is watching, this is all just a joke. We're not.
Yeah, this
we're-
is it's
Yeah,
all.
we're not even really drinking.
This is satire.
This is all satirical material.
We're gonna go read the Bible after
Satirical material.
This is
with
satirical material.
Is it lyrical? Though?
It's lyrical
I said
satirical
satire.
I
material.
put my Cheerios in cereal.
What? Put Cheerios in cereal.
Doesn't mean it makes sense, man.
Think about it.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. KOTD.TV for the LA World Dom 7, and then next weekend we got Toronto World Dom 7. Saturday main event is Cortez versus Head Eyes title match. Other main event, Caustic versus Arcane. A lot of other dope battles in the cards. Tune in, live pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah.
And
Fuck Arcane, he
And-
fucking
hey.
sucks!
And if you bought LA, you automatically get Toronto. So
that's not true, actually. Clayton's lying.